What's up, Hawk fans? Welcome back to your on-campus interview. I'm Cheyenne Jacobs, and I'm here with Chloe. Chloe, I'll have you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chloe Gunderson. I'm a member of the DSU FBLA chapter, and I currently serve as the North Dakota FBLA Collegiate State President.
Perfect. And what does DSU FBLA do?
So FBLA is an opportunity for students to gain career building skills and network with local business leaders. Our local chapter, we do a few different community events to kind of get our name out in the Dickinson area, and then we also attend our state leadership conference, which gives students the opportunity to compete on different business area competitions and also network with different business leaders from around the state.
And what motivated you to pursue a leadership role in FBLA?
Yeah, so I've been an FBLA member for 11 years now.
Oh, wow.
This is actually my fourth term on a state officer team. Every other year I've been vice president or secretary. It's my last year as a member, so I thought I might as well go big and go for the president role, and here I am.
And what are your main responsibilities in that role?
So I am head of our executive committee. I run all meetings for our executive board as well as for the entire state chapter. So when we go to state leadership conferences, just building relationships with members, running those meetings, helping get business resources to members to help them build those career skills.
And what has been the most rewarding aspect of being in the state officer role?
I would definitely say just for how long I've been in it, seeing the organization evolve and grow over the years. I've been a member through COVID, through very high membership years and very low membership years. So just kind of seeing how the business world for students anyways and those opportunities are changing, and just I always say I want everybody to get out of it what I've gotten out of it, because it really is such a great organization. So seeing other students get opportunities is probably the most rewarding part.
And you work here at the foundation, and
Yep.
then you also are a track athlete, and you have another job, and you go to school. So
Yep.
how do you balance that also with being the president of North Dakota FBLA?
Well, I would say, they always say, like, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I try to fill my days with things that I really enjoy doing. And yeah, everything I'm a part of, I'm happy to do. And I think that really just makes it easy. So,
What has FBLA kind of provided you with in like the career world? Like what opportunities?
yeah, so I mean, I always say any job that I've ever gotten, any award I've ever received, I fully credit to being an FBLA. It's definitely given me the confidence to go into a meeting room and talk to a room full of working professionals. Just giving me those networking opportunities to feel more confident in my skills, and yeah.
All right, we ask everyone on Hawk Talk this. So what does DSU mean to you?
Yeah, so I actually finished my undergrad at another university, and I had some track eligibility left, so I decided I wanted to continue doing that at a different university. And the stars just kind of aligned, and I found myself at DSU, and being here, I don't think I could have found a better school to go to. Just in my jobs and my different roles, being a part of athletics, I've gotten to meet fantastic people, and just the community that's here. I'm from a very small town, like 200 people. So it has that small town feel, but it's also has so many opportunities. So it's just been a great experience for me.
Well, thank you for being on Hawk Talk and representing FBLA. Good luck with the rest of your term. And
Thank you.
We wish you the best. So now to the in-studio interview.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hawk Talk. I'm your in-studio host, Xander Beeson. Today I'm joined by a very special guest, a dear friend of mine. I will have you introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, my name is Madison. I am a student at Dickinson State University. This is my third year, and I'm originally from Bismarck.
Very nice. What brought you to DSU?
I chose DSU after following a family legacy, and the TR program was a big factor in that.
Obviously, you're here representing DSU Gaming, which is not related to esports.
Correct.
I tried to kind of find some stuff online to kind of ask about, and all I found was stuff about esports. So do me a favor and the people and kind of explain what DSU Gaming is.
Absolutely. So DSU Gaming, or charitable gaming, is happens typically at bars and is basically gambling. And so what Dickinson does is we have gaming at 2 bars, and we also can do gaming for different school events in the form of 50-50 raffles. We do blackjack tables, and we also have bingo.
Very nice. We were kind of talking off camera, the blackjack tables have been pretty profitable, pretty nice to me lately, and I don't feel bad because all that money goes back to the foundation,
Oh, yeah.
student scholarships, my paycheck.
Look at
So
that.
I don't feel bad putting that money in. What is your role within DSU Gaming?
So within DSU Gaming, I work specifically on campus, so anything 50-50 related, so football, basketball games, sometimes we'll do a softball or baseball game. And so I find a group that wants to sell. I kind of monitor them while they sell, while they do their thing. I count the money, divide it up, and basically handle all the paperwork, and then I get to meet with our gaming manager and finish it all up.
Yeah, I've seen you at some of the basketball games. You look pretty stressed out from time to time, but no, it's all good. Kind of more talking about you now. Obviously, I know you. We're pretty close. I know you have a very busy schedule. You're involved with so much on campus. How are you able to balance everything that you do?
Time management plays a huge role in how I balance things between working at the foundation, being involved in student ambassador, science club, a heavy class load. It's a lot, but great people and great community and everything makes it easy.
What has been kind of like your favorite part about doing all the stuff that you do?
Definitely getting just to know people around the community. I've definitely built connections that are going to last a lot longer than DSU and just being a college student.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that on the way in.
Yeah.
You meet so many people doing this stuff, and then you see them in pub. You're like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
I know you.
just met you.
It's good. It's a good time. Obviously, something that I always try to preach when I do stuff for student ambassadors or I go on these rants on Hawk Talk, I always try to say, it's like new students, get out, get involved, meet new people. What is your message to, let's say there's a student that kind of wants to get involved but is kind of nervous, kind of scared too. What's your advice to them?
Don't be afraid to go by yourself. Sometimes the scariest thing is showing up somewhere alone, but I've gone everywhere alone and I've made so many friends, and it just gives you an opportunity to really throw yourself into something.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have been so involved, I probably would have never found my keys that night that we lost them after one of the basketball games. Maddie was clutched up and drove me all around Dickinson trying to find my keys, my spare key, going to Kira's house, getting the keys for the car, looking back in the car, foundation. It was a stressful like 2 hours. It was rough. Obviously, like you said, you're a work study at the DSU Heritage Foundation.
Yes.
We have a couple of them. We have a lot, like 10 of them, 11, some odd number of that. Which work study do you think would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh.
And why is it me?
Oh, Xander.
I think there's only 2 options in my eyes, but I'll let you give your answer, then I'll tell you why I think there's only really 2 of us.
You know, for you, I think you'd survive just because you're Xander. You have the qualities, it's just your personality. I think outside of you, I think Cheyenne would have a good chance.
No shot at Cheyenne.
I think she'd just take off running, but I think she'd survive.
I think Cheyenne is at the bottom of my list.
Really?
I think Jaren is probably the #1
He'd
pick.
survive.
Because Jaren does all like the hands-on, like moving stuff work. The rest of us are inside doing paperwork, filing the credit card reports, doing all that. Jaren's the one climbing up on top of the roof, taking up and putting up Christmas lights.
True, but
Shoveling the
Cheyenne's a
snow.
golfer. I think she could use her golf clubs and she'd survive.
I mean, if that's what you think.
I think
that's
she'd
what you
survive.
think, I'll leave you to that. Last question, we ask this to everybody that comes on Hawk Talk. What does DSU mean to you?
Oh my goodness, DSU means so much to me. I wouldn't have wanted to pick any other school. While I originally had my doubts, I am so glad that I chose DSU. It's just a huge family.
Yep. Would any other school have put you on the little mail-out graphic?
I don't know.
Probably
not. Yeah, that's a wild thing.
Yeah.
Went out to so many people.
Yeah. So if you're seeing this and you're like, God, she looks familiar, it's probably because she was on a little sheet that got mailed to you that said something about, was it it was like an admissions thing, or what was it?
Part of the Blue Runs Deep campaign.
Okay.
You'll see it. It's a picture of me with my mom and dad who had to wear their Dickinson State mom and dad shirts.
Very nice. Well, yeah, that's everything we have. Thank you for coming on, and we will see you guys next week.
I'm Cash Randle, and I'm your host with 60 Seconds with Orton. I'm here with President Orton. All right, this one's going to stir up some controversy here at the foundation, but who is your favorite Hawk Talk host?
Parker Robinson.
Park? Is he still?
That's an all-time.
Oh, yeah, it's old.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
original.
Founding father, isn't he?
Him and Nate Easton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two. They flat got after it. That's a safe one because those two are the ones that actually started the whole thing.
Okay.
They're the ones that actually did everything, and they put a lot of time in. Nobody supported him in doing it, and those two just were so hard-headed. They just got after it.
They filmed it at Players.
I think they did it all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
really cool.
good. So
Cool.
Sorry, guys, you guys are a close second.
I think the question was more current. Who's your favorite? Reminder of the Cash, Chris, Emma, Xander.
Where's Cheyenne? I'm gonna stick with Cheyenne.
You're
Then.
going to stick with Cheyenne?
All
All right. Cheyenne's a
She's
great
the
one.
only one shoveling snow.
All right.
What's up, Hawk fans? This is Emma Welch back with your DSU Weekly Sports Recap. The men's and women's wrestling team have had some rest and will be headed to the Heart of American Conference. The men will compete on the 21st and the women will compete on March 1st. The men's and women's basketball teams played at home against Jamestown with a loss on the women's team but a big Blue Hawk win for the men's team. The two teams will match up again at home next week against Bellevue and Dak State, so be sure to pack the stands. The indoor track team competed in conference this week with the men's team taking home second, and we got to welcome home the conference champions for the women's team. The two teams will be headed to the NAIA National Championship next week, so good luck to the Blue Hawks and bring home some hardware. The softball team was on the road again last week with multiple games, and the team went 2-2, and they will be facing up against University of Mary, Jamestown, and Valley City this week. The baseball team was off again this week, but they'll be headed to Kansas for multiple games in the upcoming weeks. Finally, the cheer team had a long week of traveling with a clean sweep with 3 good performances, so keep up the hard work, cheer team. That's all I got for you guys this week. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Consolidated, for the continued support. Until next time, Hawks are up.